Hello everybody, welcome to the video here for lesson number 3 on synthetic division. So within this lesson we learned that there's a quicker, more straightforward process for long dividing called synthetic division. The only problem is I'm only going to really teach you some basics of it. So we're only going to long divide when we see a linear divisor. So let's look at number 1. X minus 2, that's a linear expression, so we could use synthetic division. The value of x that makes this denominator 0 or this divisor 0 is 2. So that's what I'm going to put in my little box or my jail, whatever you want to call it. Coefficients of what we're dividing by are 1, 4, negative 27, and 30. The 1 comes down. 2 times 1 is 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. 2 times 6 is 12. Negative 27 plus 12 is negative 15. 2 times negative 15 is negative 30 with a remainder of 0. X squared is my first term. 6x is my middle term. And my constant is negative 15. How do I know it started with x squared? Because remember, the first term past the remainder is the constant, then the x term, then the x squared term, so you just keep going. All right, let's take a look at number 2. Number 2, the number that we're going to put in the box is negative 2, because that would make the denominator or the divisor 0. So my coefficients are 3, 4, 7, and 22. The 3 comes down. 3 times negative 2, well, that's negative 6. Negative 2 times negative 2, well, that's 4. And negative 2 times 11 is negative 22, so we're left with a remainder again of 0. So I have 3x squared minus 2x plus 11. Next one here had a decimal in it. A little challenging, but the same idea. So we have our 0.5, 1, 2.5, negative 7.5, and 3. Just like all the others, the 1 comes down. 1 times 0.5 is 0.5, which gives us 3. 3 times 0.5 is 1.5, which is going to give us negative 6. 0.5 times negative 6 is negative 3, so that gives me 0. So that gives me an answer here of x squared plus 3x minus 6. X cubed plus 125, tons of missing terms here. The number in our box is negative 5, so I have 1, 0, 0, 125. The 1 comes down. Negative 5 when I multiply. 0 plus negative 5 is negative 5. 25. Add them up, and we get a 0. So we have x squared minus 5x plus 25. What's different about this quotient? Well, if I do some synthetic division here really quickly, we have 109, negative 3, positive 9, 18. Well, one big difference is there's a remainder. If there's a remainder, that means x plus 3 is not a factor of x squared plus 9. Big concept. Number 6, if we divide this out, I'm going to do long division here. Nothing's really different. If you read the question, they're just asking you to do long division and figure out what k is going to be. So what do we multiply by 3x to make 3x cubed? It would be x squared. This becomes a minus, this becomes a plus. These cancel, and we're left with 3x squared plus 5x. X times 3x makes 3x squared. This becomes a minus, this becomes a plus. So that becomes a 12. Let's bring down the k like it was a number. 1 multiplies by 3x to make 12x is 4. So we wind up having 12x minus 28 minus and a plus. So that means k is equal to negative 28. That's how that would wind up happening. Two different methods. Let's start with the easier one, synthetic. So I have 1, negative 2, 2, negative 2, 1. 1 comes down. 1 times 1 is 1. Do some adding. Do some adding. Do some adding. 4 terms. So that means I know I have x cubed minus x squared plus x minus 1. And there you go. An alternate process would be the tabular method. Since we did long division, I'll do tabular here. So for the tabular method, I know I'm going to have x and minus 1. I need x to the 4th to be my first term. So I need an x cubed, x squared, x, and constant column. The next number or box I know is negative x cubed here. I know I have to have negative 2x cubed, so I need to put another one here, which would make this negative x squared. Well, if that's negative x squared, this is positive x squared. I know I need positive 2x squared, so I need another x squared, which makes this negative x, but I need negative 2x, which makes this negative 1 and positive 1. So there you go. Hopefully this video helped. Those of you that are watching these, I know it makes a difference, so keep watching them. And best of luck, and I will see you all tomorrow. Also keep in mind, you probably have a quick quiz either tomorrow or the day after, just throwing that out there.